And my chair's turning. Okay, here we go then, guys. I keep turning. Stop turning. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Illustrator and Tour, and today we are going to be taking a look at planners because this is something that I've always wanted, the perfect planner, and every year I try something new to try and find this perfect planner. I realised that I have way too much going on in my head and I need to write it down to be able to achieve anything ever. So I've seen on Amazon, it's been suggested to me a whole bunch of times last year when this book printed in black and white. This year, however, they brought out colour in their spreads, and that was the clinching deal for me, was that there was colour involved in the pages. It's not just black and white, there's actual colour. There were two things I was really worried about with it, because there was actually no videos on YouTube of an unboxing for this planner at the time when I bought it. There was no reviews on what the paper was like or the durability of it, so I feel like I'm still running in the dark. I wanted to give my honest opinion for you guys on this planner. So without further ado, I'll show you a little flip through and give you my honest opinion of this planner right now. So let's hop into the planner's general aesthetics. It is the A4 variant of the planner. There were the two options of the A5 and the A4. I can't remember off the top of my head what that is in inches, but you can see I've placed a ruler over that so you can have a little look. I will also leave the link to where I got this in the description below, and hopefully they will still be in stock because so far it seems pretty good. I must mention right now, this is not a sponsored video, this is just an initial thoughts on it, on this new little thing. It feels pretty sturdy, it has its spiral down the spine, which I wasn't sure on, but to be honest, I'm liking it so far, but this is all about testing. So the planner itself has been thought out really very well. It has some handy bits that help you set yourself up for the following year, if you're a bit like me and you like to just sort of take stock at this time of year. So some of the things it includes, which you can see on screen, has been the 2018 yearly calendar. So the page you're currently viewing on screen is sort of there to get you to think about your goals and help you work out how to break them down into realistic chunks, if that makes sense. So there's where am I now, and where do I want to be, and how do I get there? So it just makes you stop and think for a minute. And similar to the Make It Happen planner last year, is there are sections for working out your overall yearly goals, and before each month starts there's also a introduction, if you will, into making your goals for that month. All very simple, and all of it is completely optional. You don't have to do it. The page you're seeing on screen is something I started filling out and then I realized that I kind of already knew the answer and then just couldn't be bothered to fill it. There's a million other jobs I'd rather be doing than answering questions that I already know the answers to. It's one of the reasons I stopped using planners like the happiness planner, because it was too reflective. I like to reflect, but that was a lot for me. One of the things that really caught my eye and drew me to this calendar was the use of colour throughout the entire planner. So each month has its own theme and it's used behind the calendar and the setup. For example, here you can see the greens behind for its month's contents. It's just really subtle and a nice way to sort of jazz it up. And as you can see, this is the month goal setup and breakdown, so you get your main goal at the top on the right and your lesser priorities underneath, and again the great use of personal to professional goal separation. So this is the classic week double page spread. There is a notes section, bits and places where you can write. There are priority sections and tick boxes, which I really like because I like making lists. And the hour breakdown itself is again something else that really drew me to this planner. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, so it goes from nice and early in the morning, in the AM, so about 6 in the morning, I can't see on the screen right now, and it runs right the way through to the evening, which is something I really needed, especially when I do and take on freelance jobs, because I need to be able to keep a track of those hours, and it's really useful to be able to actually see that right there and then on your double page spread. So if I just hop to the back of the diary for a second, there's a lovely little end of year section. It's not overkill like a few of the diaries I've had in the past. It's just got the very last day, the 31st of December, with an end of year notes, a little section for reflection and a section for action, so you know you can just ping yourself straight into a planner for the next year without too much hassle. One of the things at the back, it does ask for genuine and honest feedback to help them improve. One of the things I'd really like to pull attention to if you guys are watching the developers of this planner is what's going on with these stickers. I was so excited to get these stickers, thinking they were die cut and in the shape of the heart, and if you can see there, it's just cut in straight lines and it looks really clumsy. However, you do get 2 sheets of them, so it's not all bad, you know, you can kind of get over it. There is a really handy pocket at the back, which is fabulous. So a couple of other things I tend to look for in my diary is some kind of separation for pages. I also like a good note section at the back, which it does have, and I have tested this planner a little bit with a few different pens. So some of the pens I have tried inside this diary already, as you can see, is highlighter. That's just where I section out my work bit so I can see initially where that is. I've also tried Biro Rollerball, and one of the things I was worried about was whether it'd accept fountain pen, and it does. And I checked the other side, it doesn't bleed through. There's not even a bit of ghosting. I'm pretty impressed. I wouldn't try alcohol markers because I'm pretty sure that it would just bleed through. So as you can tell from this double page spread, yeah, okay, my spelling and layout hasn't been brilliant. I'm still getting used to the planner. And already I'm being very unrealistic with my daily goals. I had tons of things written in each of these days, to which obviously I was still trying to gear myself up for this year. So I was a little bit slow off the mark and didn't get everything done, and obviously like life changes and stuff. So I had to stick sticky notes over the top and just carry on. I really love that each of the hours have 2 lines, so you can break the day down even further if you need to into half-an-hour slots, which is fabulous. So I'd probably give the planner a 9 out of 10. The only thing I'd like to see improved at the moment is the heart stickers at the back. They were a little bit disappointing. Otherwise, it's a pretty good planner. So guys, thanks very much for watching. If you have any recommendations for planners like this and you think it might help people, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, it lets me know that you liked it, and I'll see you all next time. Just keep doodling. Bye!